Have you ever walked through a city and just been struck by the sheer beauty of a mosque? The intricate designs, the stunning geometric patterns, they really make you stop and admire them. Then you walk a little further, and there's another one, and another. It's not uncommon to find 4 or 5 mosques in a single small area, and in a whole city. The number is staggering. One night, I saw something that I just can't get out of my head. A middle-aged homeless man sleeping on the cold street right next to a magnificent mosque. I have no idea what brought him to that point, but seeing him there, shivering, made me wonder. What's the point of all these mosques? What's the point of all the money poured into them, the plush carpets, the fancy furnishings, only for them to be locked up tight after each prayer, which takes maybe 10 minutes? The mosque doors are shut to protect the building, to keep the carpets clean from a bit of dust. But what about that man's body, shivering in the cold? Is his well-being less important than a carpet? What kind of value system are we following when we protect stones but neglect people? Would this poor man somehow defile the sacred space? Would God really refuse him entry because he isn't wearing designer clothes? It makes no sense. Why can't the mosque be a shelter for people like him? A refuge for the homeless, a warm place to escape the bitter cold. How can we have so many locked mosques in our communities while our neighbors sleep on the streets? Aren't they part of the community too? Aren't they Muslims? When people ask for donations to build a new mosque, they call it the house of God. Well, if it's God's house, what's wrong with letting his people sleep in it? What good is a mosque if it can't offer simple compassion to those in need? It might be a religious building, but if it lacks this basic function, it feels morally empty. We seem to take so much pride in the number of our mosques and how ornate they are. We boast about their grand designs, yet we ignore the people shivering right outside their doors. We boast about how many people have memorized the Qur'an, but have we ever thought to boast about how many homeless people we've sheltered? Is this really what the faith is about? Or are we just practicing a superficial version, forgetting the true essence of it all? The core message has always been about compassion, mercy, and humanity. When we turn our backs on the most vulnerable, we turn our backs on those very principles. We have to ask ourselves, are we truly living the values we claim to hold so dear? It's something we all need to think about. Thanks for watching.